Are the wheels falling off already? Because when the infighting has begun before you're even in the White House and it's aired out on Fox News, you know things aren't off to a great start.
So J.D. Vance didn't show up for a vote. He sort of passed it off as, look, I had more important things to do. I was interviewing candidates for FBI director. He tweeted this: I tend to think it's more important to get an FBI director who will dismantle the deep state than it is for Republicans to lose a vote 49-46 rather than 49-45. He later deleted that post. And then yesterday he showed up. Again, it begs the question, where have Republicans been? Why did it take the president-elect to say, hey, get your butts out there? Why didn't you do that before?
Trump was not happy this week. No, not because of this horrific angle capturing either him or someone cosplaying him after 8 hours on a tanning bed. But his frustration was more so directed to members of his own party after Vice President-elect J.D. Vance and other party members skipped votes Monday, greasing the skids for Democratic-backed judicial nominees to be greenlighted as part of a final push to fill the bench with lifetime appointees before President-elect Trump takes office.
Instead, Republicans are trying to bastardize the term DEI to be a slur. When Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson was up for confirmation and when Vice President Harris was added to the ticket, they called them DEI hires. They want you to believe that a Harvard graduate with over 20 years of experience, who happens to be a black woman, is not qualified, but a Fox News personality is qualified to run the Department of Defense, and the WWE executive is qualified to run the Department of Education. Let's be real. There is an attempt to create a direct correlation between our race, being a black person, and our qualifications. So much as to say that there is no way to be a black woman. There is no resume that a black person could have that would qualify them unless that black person is a Republican. And there is a quota there.
Republicans attempted to slow down an effort by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to advance more than a dozen judicial nominees Monday, hoping to prevent Democrats from completing one of their priorities before they cede power at the year's end. However, they were unable to stop them as a handful of GOP members simply didn't show up to the Capitol for votes. Some of the notable Republican figures were J.D. Vance and Senator Marco Rubio, President-elect Trump's choice to lead the State Department, angering many GOP members and ultimately the cult leader himself, all of which was aired on the masters of airing dirty laundry, just not usually their own, Fox News.
Now, this week, it's no secret the Senate is moving forward on confirming more of President Biden's judicial nominees. Yesterday, we confirmed Judge Embry Kidd to serve as a lifetime appointment as a circuit judge to the 11th Circuit. Last night, I filed cloture on another 9 nominees to serve as district judges across the country.
So J.D. Vance didn't show up for a vote. He sort of passed it off as, look, I had more important things to do. I was interviewing candidates for FBI director. He tweeted this: I tend to think it's more important to get an FBI director who will dismantle the deep state than it is for Republicans to lose a vote 49-46 rather than 49-45. He later deleted that post. And then yesterday he showed up. Again, it begs the question, where have Republicans been? Why did it take the president-elect to say, hey, get your butts out there? Why didn't you do that before?
Well, I think everybody's going to show up. Of course, we all, so most of us were here.
As a result, several GOP members were incensed at the no-shows, which stretched into Tuesday as Vance did not show up for the morning vote, as well as many other senators. And what were they doing instead? Well, senators like Ted Cruz and Bill Hagerty, they opted to tag along with Trump to the SpaceX Starship launch in Texas because priorities, right? Let's remember this is Ted Cruz, Cancun Cruz, who decided to go on vacation as people were dying in his state. And Trump's pick for VP received most of the criticism, right? Opting to initially defend his decision, saying he was meeting with Trump as part of interviews for potential candidates to become FBI director and for other slots, before obviously getting an earful. And so he backtracked and deleted his social media posts.
Look, Donald Trump is actually telling us what the criterion is for every one of these jobs. And that is complete loyalty to Donald Trump. not experience, not qualifications that we would ordinarily consider, not how good you would be at this work, not loyalty to the people of the United States, not loyalty to the Constitution, absolute loyalty to Donald Trump. And I think he's just making this clear with every single one of these picks. But particularly with the Gates appointment, it's the reminder to the Democrats right now who are in charge for the next 50 days that we have a responsibility to help take care of the judicial system, to help strengthen our court system. We've got 28 judges out there who have been nominated, who are through the process. We need to spend every single minute making sure that those judges get confirmed.
And for me, the message this sends is clear, right? Republicans would rather pose for photo ops and tag along with billionaires since they worship one than actually do the job their constituents voted them in office to do. A feeling shared by fellow Republicans, it seems, and those at Fox who brought it to attention, and not for the first time, regarding the inner workings of the Republican Party post-Trump election win.
This could be very harmful. There'd be one thing if this guy had a reputation as, one, an extraordinarily gifted legislator, two, a tremendously gifted trial attorney, a proven prosecutor, somebody who had managed a big law firm and had demonstrated legal ability. But no, he has none of those attributes. In fact, he has a reputation on the floor of the House for having shown pictures of his conquest to his fellow members. So if that's the best you can do, you're not going to get confirmed.
As you know, Gates is Trump's pick for Attorney General. He was the subject of an ethics committee investigation over whether he engaged in sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. The committee was supposed to vote on whether to release that report on Gates today, but now that Gates has resigned from Congress, the report has been scrapped. What are your thoughts on Matt Gaetz? Can he actually get confirmed, or is it not? He's not getting confirmed, and everybody knows that.
The more you get to know Pete Hegseth and Tulsi Gabbard, the more you're going to like her. The more you get to know Matt Gaetz, the less you're going to like him. I'm going to be really surprised if he can get confirmed.
Right. So would I, especially after how we blew up Kevin McCarthy. I had no plan B.
But if you ask me, this is indicative of the party that puts ego over the people.
I mean, what the hell is going on here? And their cabinet picks so far, I mean, these are like beyond insane. Someone who is credibly accused of having sex with an underage girl. Someone who sucks up to foreign dictators and has attracted major concern that they can't be trusted to protect America's secrets from our adversaries. Someone who paid hush money to cover up a sexual assault accusation, to lead our military. He's picked because Donald Trump likes him on Fox News. Someone who says that tap water turns kids gay. I mean, this is the dream team? This is the dream team? Really? I mean, seriously, it would be funny if it weren't so sad.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Midas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.